Well, today I thought I'd talk about some of my difficulties that I don't know if I've mentioned to you about on this channel, but yeah, I'm going to mention it on how my epilepsy affects me. I know I've done stuff on autism and that, so I just thought I'd change a bit of topic and let you know on how epilepsy affects me, because yeah, it can be quite well. Obviously, there are regulations and um, I can what do you call it? I can and can't do. So obviously, my first epilepsy fit when I was about 15 years old, my first major one, and that's when I was diagnosed. Um, yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was quite. It worked me out for the day once it came around, um, and my following one was probably about a year later when I was in year 11 at school. Um, and I was going through a quite tough time as well at that time, getting bullied and that. So yeah, I had to have a bit of time off school that week, and then obviously I had some appointments and that. So obviously they put me on medication, lifetime medication that is. So I'm still on it after 10 years. Yeah, they have helped definitely, but I do still have those like little minor absences, especially when it's hot weather. It can affect it. And obviously, the only downside is that since I'm on my tablets, um, I'm unable to drive and that. So if I was able to drive, I'd have freedom just to go out and do what I want without booking taxis or going on public transport, because I'm spending a bloody fortune on taxi money. So yeah, that's a downside, because if I could drive, I'd be in the car every day, just driving somewhere, just to clear my head a little bit. Um, what else were we going to say to you? I can't quite remember. It'll come back to me anyway. So yeah, I'm on like 250 milligram of Lamictal tablets. I take those each morning, um, and they do work. But then you've got like those side effects sometimes, and obviously when I am out, I need contact. So obviously in my phone, when you go to emergency calls, all my medical information is on there. So if I did end up, if any members of the public wanted to contact someone, they'll have to go in there, and then all the details will be in there for them to at least view, and then they know exactly what my conditions are and that. So yeah, it can be a bit difficult how it affects me, but and obviously people do check in even though I'm living independently. So yeah, do people, even though I've not had one for many years, people still do check in on me, which is good. But then you've got I don't know, but it can be a bit awkward at times. Do you know, like if I have had a bit of time out and just going to shut down sometimes in public, when I do feel a bit funny, if you know what I mean. Not like, yeah, just like one of those like blips you get. Yeah, it can be a bit tough. So, but the main one is that I can't drive, and that really annoys me, because I wish I could do that, but obviously I'm not allowed to in life anymore unless I do come off the medication, but I'm not going to be coming off it anytime soon. So yeah, taking medication is just like a precaution, but yeah, you can't, even though you're on it, you can't um, drive, if you know what I mean, and then you get like restricted. Like when I was at college or doing something like that, like a not work environment, but doing something like that, I'd always find stress would always cause little blips, so obviously a bit of stress. I had to go home from college a few times, um, and since I've been doing just going with the flow in life and doing my own thing, I seem to have not like really had any issues, if you know what I mean. Do you like when you're just doing your own thing and going with the flow? I just think I know it can be very very isolating. I know I'm doing YouTube as well to like trying to make a little bit of income, but obviously, yeah, you can't really trust a platform, even if it is just peanuts of money. But yeah, it's a YouTube's been an interest. I've been doing YouTube for 5 years. Um, yeah, it just keeps me occupied, and yeah, I do enjoy it. But then you're not really meeting people, if you know what I mean. And even though I've collabed a few times and over the years with different people, it can I don't know. It's just I don't know. It can be just a bit like when you're not having a big solid network of friends, if you know what I mean. Do you know, like most of my friends are authentic, if you know what I mean. But I do need a bit of trust. I need to find that person who cares about me, and like, do you know, like, who I can get along with. Just like some sort, even if it were like someone see it. Say if I met someone once a week, friend, once or twice a week, I'll be happy with that. It pick my life up a little bit. Yeah. So, but then you have to be like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it can be a bit awkward. Being in life. You know, when you don't really have a network of friends, and obviously with autism it's even tougher. So yeah, and obviously I don't know, but I just wish I could have a bit more freedom in life. I know I am thinking of getting a carer of some sort to at least take me out once or twice a week. Do you know, like out of the location, so then I'm not relying on like if I booked a taxi and then I have to walk 15. I was in last week. I was on a walk, and I had no signal, so I had to walk an extra 15 minutes just to try and get signal to book a taxi home because there are no buses, and that's yeah. So yeah, you have to. I have to think about those sort of things. But if I was with someone and I did do that, at least they've got transport to bring me back to places and have a car park, rather than me panicking all the time. So if I'm in one of those situations, which can be quite it can be quite frightening at times when you can't really get a signal on your phone, especially when I don't know. I know even though I don't get signal, and if you can't obviously you can't ring people when you have no signal, but I think you can't. I've set a few family members in emergency calls, so I think you can ring them anytime, even if you have no signal. I think that's how it works, and all my medical information is there. Yeah, so yeah, this video is just a bit on how I cope with my epilepsy. So yeah, yeah, and yeah, probably see you in the next video. I don't know what I'm gonna do next for my life, but yeah, I'm gonna keep on talking, like rambling on about my life and talking how I'm coping. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.